Hi friends, it's me. I just wanted to chat you up for a moment because I am very chattery right now. I I ran out of my Nicoderm anti-cigarette patches, and they were kind of my foundation, and they were giving me power both physically and psychologically to stay away from regular cigarette smoking. I'm no longer a guy who will just light up, a full cigarette with a filter. For many many months, I haven't been that guy. I've only, you know, crumbled a little bit, into my cannabis pipe. That's the problem I did, and that's why my fight was so long. I ran out of my patches, and I wasn't able to pick up my next batch, which is step number 4, and that's 4 out of 4 steps, so it would be my last step, the lowest dosage. But still, every day I had that safety net of putting the patch on, and physically it would supply a little bit of nicotine into my blood system, but psychologically it would make me feel very protected. Always did, for some reason. So now, I'm walking around with this plastic cigarette more often, which also has a little thing inside, that you can reload, that has some nicotine in it. It does not providing, producing you smoke, but it definitely feels like you've inhaled some into your lungs. But this is running out too. I've run out of the fillers for that too. So now, until I get to town, I won't have the patches or anything or any support. So now, I'm at a point where I'm actually going from the fake nicotine, the patch, and these things, to nothing, to zero. So, what I would like you to know, what you can really expect right away is anxiety, and fear created by paranoia created by the mind, but anxiety a bit physically, and things like diarrhea might happen, all kinds of weird things might happen. I'm not sure what the prolonged use of these patches is actually, but time has come to smell the roses, face the music, and the same way with tapering of methadose and clonazepam, just like nicotine. Time has come, I continue tapering, of the meds as well, Sure, while just in the very beginning, while I'm going from the patches and from the plastic cigarette to nothing, no nicotine at all, I should not tapering off my meds at the very same time. That is not advised, no. But let me assure you, just because I have that purpose of losing that ball and chain, I will very quickly get to that again. I feel ready again to start tapering, to start going down more and more and more. I need the freedom. I need to lose the ball and chain. The one good thing that collaborates with my eating disorder is, when most smokers stop, they start being hungry and eating a lot more as a supplement, Suddenly you become almost a food addict. Some people, I'm one of them. And I'll be honest, you eat everything. You eat for enough for 2 or 3 people. I do. And so I'll be gaining that weight pretty fast. I've already gained 10 plus pounds in almost 2 months since since there was some red flags raised in my eating disorder. So we're doing okay, and yes, just expect that, you know. Also, I wanted to tell you, the clonazepam and the methadone plus cannabis combination, the mix, doesn't go all that well together. Just an observation, you know. Perhaps you want to separate them a bit, you know. Perhaps you want to smoke cannabis only on specific occasions, or when you're not on methadose and your clonazepam medications. I just noticed it has a tendency to make you very closed inside yourself and paranoid and isolated, and you forget about the outside world. You forget about things, you know. And today I got up and got myself very busy because my mother and someone special are coming back, and you know, of course I need to get the place clean. I run a clean house, but I need to do the floors, the windows, dust everything, you know, put things away, and getting, you know, having a purpose and getting to some of these things suddenly snaps you out of this weird sedativeness, pretty much, you know. You have to watch yourself, because tapering is a wise thing to do, but it takes a long time, and you have to plan for that long time, and obviously you're not going to sit through that whole tapering because you're too weak, constantly feeling uneasy, because that's what it is, you know. Tapering of all of these things is very uneasy for the mind and body. But will you give up? I don't think so. Not in this house. We don't give up. We keep fighting and fighting and fighting. Anyhow, I'd like to wish you all the best. A small update from me. Just mainly on the nicotine thing, you know, very important, because smoking is a very bad right now, very bad situation. And my lovely daughter's coming over, and we're gonna have a soccer practice, and we're gonna get some sun and something to eat, and I wish you all a wise taper and in your recovery. Peace.